welcome back to Digital Champions TV. I'm Greg Kirkham, and today I'm joined by Lauren Foust, founder of Aligned by Design, based in Lubbock, Texas. Welcome to the show, Lauren. It's so good to have you.
Thanks so much for having me. Excited to be on.
Well, we're excited to have you. We are so excited to dive right in and get a feel for your business. Let's start with the basics, though. How did you get started in marketing?
Yeah, so really I was in sales for a long time, and so I had experience in sales and kind of creating those resources from brochures, updating websites, just whatever needed to happen to make sure that I was able to have like a steady lead flow, sending out emails, going to networking events, and was working at an event center and was working lots of nights and weekends and decided that I wanted to do something a little different, something a little bit where I would have a little more control over my schedule. And I actually said a prayer about it. And the next day, my boss was gone. And so I took that as a clear sign to go ahead and go forward with the marketing.
Well, and that you did. You focus really heavy on mission-driven branding and storytelling, and you've added so much value to your clients' marketing efforts through changing up the narrative, if you will, in many ways. Tell us about how you got there. What inspired that?
Yeah, I think that just one, like feeling like God led me in this direction, but then two, there's a lot of I don't know, a lot of options out there and people starting agencies that maybe don't have any experience or aren't really sure what the clients need. And so people are investing and spending a lot of money and not seeing results. And so I just wanted to differentiate myself, one, so that people knew that I was someone that they could trust and that I was a straight shooter. I wasn't going to lead them down the wrong direction. And then two, really felt like um, a lot of the clients that I work with have that same drive that they want to glorify God through their business. They want to step into the calling that He has on their life. And so, how can we tie that message in a way that people can relate to it and grow their business?
Wow. Yeah, well, and you're doing it, right? You're building this tremendous value for your clients' brands and for their marketing efforts, and it's definitely providing real results. So, you've been in the industry for a while, for quite a while, and you've seen so many changes within the industry. What are some of the top two changes major changes, I should say, that you would say are impacting the industry the most?
Yeah, I think that actually over the last couple of years, I think the things that have changed the most are obviously AI has had like a really big impact on social media as well as like the marketing, other marketing efforts. But specifically in social media, so that's been really interesting to see people kind of leaning into that. And then the other thing that I've noticed is that you could almost do like one channel and do one channel really well and be successful. But I think that what we're seeing more and more of is having like an omnipresence. The clients who are, focused on SEO on their website, they're running Google ads, they're on Facebook, Instagram, maybe TikTok, maybe Pinterest, some of the other one-offs. But really, if they're on the Meta platform, as well as sending out emails, if they're in those three places, we're seeing a lot of success for them. And so it's like, how many different areas can we put you in front of your clients and just remind them about your presence? And so if somebody doesn't see the update on Facebook, then they got the email letting them know about it. And then if someone's searching for you in your area, then they're finding you through Google Business or through the SEO on your website, if you're using a different search platform. So I think kind of having that omnipresence has been really important, as well as having a brand that people can relate to. So if you're putting all the information across all of these platforms and it's not good information, it's not a brand that people want to relate to or that they connect with in some way, then it just kind of doesn't make that connection and you won't see success. So what we really try to do is build a brand, like you said, create a culture or a community of people around the brand who really support it, who really want to see success. And then we put that across multiple platforms. And so by doing that, we have been able to overcome a lot of, for example, AI being on social media means more people are posting more often. And so then we're able to still reach our audience. We're still able to push through those obstacles by handling it in that way.
Awesome. Well, Lauren, thank you so much for coming on the show. It was such a pleasure being able to see you again. To learn more about Aligned by Design and Lauren Foust, visit digitalchampionstv.com.